How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to play Bright Lights, Big City as recorded by Jimmy Reed. Now this is a classic blues song that's just got a really great feel to it, and I'm going to show you how to comp the chords for this A blues. We're going to use some thumb chords and get this classic kind of shuffle groove happening. Before we get into the lesson, just want to hook you up with something right away. You can download my free book all about soloing in the description below. If you're interested in learning to play some lead on top of some blues progressions, perhaps you want to record this rhythm when you're done with this lesson into your looper pedal and then jam on top of it. This book will really help you out with some licks and lines that'll help you open up the fretboard and unlock the different positions of playing on the guitar. Check that out as my gift to you, and with that said, let's dive into this lesson. All right, let's learn how to play Bright Lights, Big City by Jimmy Reed on guitar. Now this is a great example of some blues comping. Now you could take the traditional sort of Jimmy Reed approach and play just a standard A blues shuffle, something like this. But I like on this song to move up a little higher and play some thumb chords. And the example I'm going to show you sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the basic idea here is we're playing off of this A7 shape. Now a lot of people will play this like this kind of bar chord here, but I like to use a thumb chord where I bring my thumb over the top and play the 5th fret on the low E. And then I'm going to bar with my first finger these 3 strings here. And this would actually make an A minor 7, but we're gonna hammer that minor 3rd, that 5th fret, to the 6th fret, like this. So we're gonna go 1 and. So I strum the whole chord, do the hammer, and one of the things you'll notice with the rhythm here is that as I'm strumming, I'm breaking up the bass notes from sort of the rest of the chord, and that gives it more of a two-dimensional sound versus just strumming everything, all the strings down like this. I like to break it up. That sort of feel. So we're gonna do 1 and on that and a 1, I'm hitting just the bass note. So it's strumming the strings with the hammer on there, and then just the bass note. Then I'm gonna take my 3rd finger and flatten it down, and you get this really cool sound. You get this D, but you still have the A in the bass. And then you go back to that shape here with the 1st finger hammering to the second finger there with this note in there. So 1 and 2 and. So I'm playing the whole chord, then the bass note, then just the upper part of the chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then on 4 I just mute the strings and I do a scratch strum, just 4, like kind of a percussive sound with the snare, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3. Altogether, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're going to repeat that 4 times for the first 4 bars, and that's going to cover our A7. And this is a great thing, as I mentioned earlier, to play over if someone's playing a rhythm like this, like just a basic blues shuffle. Then you got on top of that sort of a guitar too, right? So I've got that A7 shape, then I'm gonna move it up to the 10th fret and play. For the next 4 bars. So that's going to be strumming here, then the hammer on, 1 and bass note, 2 and 3 and 4 and then back to A. So that's 2 times on D, 2 times on A. That would sound like this. 3 and 4 and. So if I put the first 8 bars together, so 4 times on A, 2 times on D, 2 times on A, that's going to sound like this. A 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we get to the last 4 bars here of our blues. In A, we're going to play this. So I took this same shape. This time I'm going to bring it all the way up to the 12th fret. And I'm going to play an E7 here. 12th fret, and then my first finger's laying flat there. Same riff, we're just moving it around through the changes of the blues. So we're gonna hammer, then the bass note, then 3rd finger down on the 14th fret here, and then hammer, back to that blues figure, 12 hammering to 13. So. Then repeat the same thing 2 frets lower for D. Then drop it back down to the 5th fret 1 time. Then we're going to break up the pattern. We're going to start the same way. And we're going to go to that E7 chord, which this just looks like your stock, kind of like a C chord, a C7 down here, just up at the 5th fret. So the frets are going to be 7, 6, 7, 5. And you can go 1 and 2 and it will change on the and of 2. So the last 4 bars sound like this. 3 and 4 and. So let's put this together from the top. We're going to play all 12 bars, and it's important to keep that swinging rhythm. You're going to want to practice this along with the recording, and that's one of the things that's so great about this Jimmy Reed tune, is the feel is just got such a great blues feeling to it. So think about that as you're going through this. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Have fun practicing Bright Lights, Big City as you work through this lesson. Make sure to play it along with the recording. It's just got this really soulful kind of down-home blues feel to it. And this is a great sort of comping pattern that you could play. Perhaps you're going to jam with a friend and someone's playing that traditional kind of blues rhythm. You could go up higher and use these shapes that we went over in today's video. Before you go, don't forget to download your free book, Melodic Expressions. It's a book I wrote all about soloing. You can get that at the link below. Also, feel free to leave any comments for future video lessons, things you would like to see on the channel. I'm posting brand new lessons every single day on the channel. I've been doing this for a while now, and I would love to hook you up with some lessons on some things that you're interested in learning about. So let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson.